All right, we're at day 2, step 2 of all this change. You know how the same way that the news, if you watch the news, stop watching it and you'll get a whole lot better shape. The same way that they pound all that negative emotions and negative thoughts and all the wants and desires of this worldly stuff that we don't even need. We don't need it. It's what's killing us is all that. They justify all that ugliness, and they do. And we strive like crazy to be like the people on TV or whatever movie we've seen or whatever superstar it is that we're glued to. And truthfully, they're, once they get there, they would tell you this. They would say, it ain't worth it. Turn around. Don't do this. Just live a simple life. In the same way they pound all that in your head to keep living an ugly lifestyle because everybody else is doing it. Just do it. And it's like, it's nasty. So what we're going to do is we have to pound within your subconscious every day. We might have 2 or 3 people watch this. It doesn't matter. I have people within my circle. You have people, but the main thing is you have to get grounded. And most people are like, man, we've got to talk about projecting again. Man, I can't do that. I can't go for weeks. And it's like, we're not worried about weeks. Remember, yesterday's gone. You got your little bit of success yesterday. Now, today, we're building on that little bit of success. So we're going to pound within the subconscious. We have to stay busy. Here I do landscaping and I prep at a restaurant early in the mornings. So it's fixing to rain. So what I have to do is the gym that I go to, the Gold's here in Chattanooga, I'm going out here and I'm just doing chest and back. But I'm only doing very light weight. Girly weight, which girly stuff is good, because within my subconscious over these past 5.5 years, the longest I took off was 3 months prior to this some years ago to learn how to write a book and do different stuff. But and then I got back into it. But my body had been there because for 2.5 years, that's, if I drank every day and just goofed off every day, never read, never nothing, then I can work on fitness. And then what happens through fitness is my recovery. But, recovery's first. My higher power and all that's first. But if I'm pounding it in my head, see, we get so used to being in a routine of what? Of doing the same thing every day. Being active is actually a routine by itself because we're driven right now. What we are going through is meant to make you not stay active. It's meant to destroy the human anatomy. Now, there are many people that are inside that are scared, and that's them. There's nothing we can do. I'm here to help them, but they're not willing. They're not open-minded to say, you know what, I want to listen and see what's really going on. And then their children feed off of that. So there's generations coming right there that we'll never see of staying inside. They'll never come outside. And their life expectancy will be cut short because of the lack of being active, So the same way we're geared to just be depressed, we're going to pound it within our subconscious. We're going to beat this. We're going to be positive. No matter what it is, today, even if we had our weed eaters stolen the other day, our trimmers, and it's, my partner's like, he goes, the guy I work for, he goes, yeah, they got stole, like I'm going to be mad. And it's like, that shit ain't mine anyways. We should be out there with a damn sling blade, chopping that stuff down. But no, man had to come along and say, look, check this out. We're going to create the second most abundant resource, which is petroleum gas, and act like there's not that much of it. And then we're going to make all these motors that's destroying everything. Yeah, you cut it faster. And see, and that's the thing too, is I challenge you, people putting chemicals on all these plants. They wonder what's happening to the bees and insects. Well, everybody going to Lowe's and Home Depot buying everything, killing everything. It's killing everything. We're not going down and getting in on our hands and knees and pulling the weeds out and doing the right thing. It's just like this. It's like this. It's getting to the gym, getting chest and back in. I might spend 20 minutes in here. But see, that is the movements that I'm telling you about. Once you ingrain this within your subconscious that you have to stay busy, you have to stay active. The more you sweat, the more that you produce You know, energy, the more whatever you put in your body that's modified, you're going to sweat it out. As opposed to just sitting there like the people inside eating all the modified foods, going to Sam's and Costco and buying all them mega packs of just modified sugars. And then when they sit there for months, weeks and months, possibly years, now they're going to what? See, all that stored fat, it has to go, and that's why we keep getting bigger. You know, people can't see that. You know, we have gotten to where, you know, and some of us might have diabetes because of our lifestyle prior. But you can not beat it. Now, I don't know. I've seen people that say they have, you know, but I don't know them personally, you know, but through their diet and through all that other stuff, they have gotten it under control, because now what people want, they want you to do this. Get diabetes. It's just normal. Everybody's got it. You know, like the bipolar and all these health ailments. You have to understand, your subconscious has been ingrained that all these medications are just fine, and they're not. See, for 150 years probably, you know, when all this modified foods and sugars and everything and all these chemicals started being implemented and going into our subconscious, other than the natural foods that are grown out of the ground, over time, your bipolar was created through the chemicals, because it alters the brain, the natural process. They knew what it was going to do. So when you have all these health ailments that's ingrained in you, thinking that it's just normal, it's not. Okay? Your subconscious within it it remembers once you get going. Just like muscle has memory working out, your brain, your genealogy, it's in your brain to unlock what has been in there. What has built the pyramids, you know, is inside of you. You know, what has killed many millions of people is inside of us. But it's what we unlock that comes out. You know, so we have to ingrain in our subconscious, because later on I'll do abs at my house. You know, whatever movement it is that you have to do. And if you're a newcomer to me, to my stuff, this has been years in the making, okay? I stay in it. My subconscious knows that I have to stay active and I have to stay busy. Now, if the gym closes, I'm prepared to run more, you know, do whatever it takes. Move piles of wood from here to there, and then back from there to there. You know what my body's doing? It is breaking down. And if I'm struggling with drugs and alcohol or anything else, then my brain is active doing something constructive. And then when you tie in reading, because what we have to do is you also have to understand that just as the body, the human anatomy has to have exercise to be in good shape the way it's supposed to be, the mind has to be exercised as well. And that's through what? Reading. See, where we're at in society is we all just watch TV. We're never exercising the brain like it's supposed to. And it has to click now. TVs are in all the houses. Gadgets are in everybody's hands. Nobody even has to even do anything anymore. Nothing. Look at us, Matt. We just Google it. And it's like, it's amazing. But here again, once again, the century and a half of the modified foods, the medications and all that, that's normalized all this. I can see where you're at. But what we're doing is making a transformation, not just physically. We're going to have a transformation mentally and emotionally as well. And spiritually, if you allow that. And this ain't no time. I'm trying to help everybody. Okay, me and the people that I'm around. That's what we're trying to do through the story that was developed through myself, but an army put it together, including my family. But they don't get to say anything yet, because they haven't gotten totally involved with me. Not this in the past 5.5 years. Their story's powerful, but they know one thing: if they do fall into this story, that they're going to have to do some step work themselves. And that's how it is. To truly see this and to truly have enough humility to say, you know what, I'm ready to lose it all in order to help as many people as I can. We cannot take with us what we have physically. possessions is more important than anything, than our health, you know. But I could get off on another kick. But, you know, here's the thing. Try to implement something else smaller today. Something smaller that was yesterday, and each day we build off of that. You know, and this is my 5th day back. Let's see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah. So, I mean, I start over. Chest and back today. You know, and then I'll do some cardio. Whether it be walking or not, my legs are really sore because I haven't hit any weight in a while. But anyways, stay with it. Stay connected. Be careful. Stay safe. Only you know you. Safe is another word for control. So when they say that on the mega stuff, that means we're controlling you. Only you know your body. Nobody else does. I don't know how they can do that. Yeah, we know you more than you do, even though we've never met you. Oh, God, they do. And it's like, no, they don't. Quit listening to them. You know, we're going to get through this, and not many people's going to get it because their money won't allow them to get outside of that box. Anyways, love you.